Today we're going to be reading If You Give a Moose a Muffin by Laura Joffe Nemeroff and illustrated by Felicia Bond. Now this is If You Give a series. What are some other books that you know in the If You Give a series? Do you know If You Give a Mouse a Cookie? Put your thumbs up if you know that one. If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. Let's see. Do we know any other ones? Okay, I want you to think. Can you tell me any other ones that you know? Let's look at the cover of this book. What do we see on the cover? So far I see a moose. I see some muffins. And then, if I even look at the back cover, it looks like it totally connects with the rest of the story. So you have maybe a little boy over here. He seems to be cooking up some of the muffins because he has a muffin tin in his hand. All right, so let's see what happens if you give a moose a muffin. Oh, it's a little hard to see, but can you see what's happening here? The moose looks like he's in the forest, but then all of a sudden he smells something. He smells the muffins. Yeah, he smells the muffins. Look where they're coming from. Bet you he's a little hungry. If you give a moose a muffin, he'll want some jam to go with it. So you'll bring out some of your mother's homemade blueberry jam. Oops, homemade blackberry jam. Blackberry jam. Uh-oh. I already see that the boy is making a little bit of a mess, and the moose is bringing in some leaves from outside. Hope they'll clean that up. When he's finished eating the muffin, he'll want another. And another. And another. When they're all gone, he'll ask you to make some more. You'll have to go to the store to get some muffin mix. He'll want to go with you. When he opens the door and feels how chilly it is, he'll ask to borrow a sweater. Do you think that the boy's sweater is going to fit on the moose? Wonder what they're going to do to solve that problem. I don't think it's going to fit. Let's see. When he puts the sweater on, he'll notice that one of the buttons is loose. He'll ask for a needle and thread. He'll start sewing, but the button will remind him of the puppets his grandmother used to make. Doesn't look like it fits him too well. Then he'll ask you for some old socks, and he'll make some sock puppets. Doesn't look like they're getting to the store anytime soon. Looks like the moose is very busy making sock puppets now. When they're done, he'll want to put on a puppet show. What animals did he make? What sock puppet animals? Maybe a moose, just like him? What animal is that? Is it a mouse? Is it the mouse from the If You Give a Mouse a Cookie books? Maybe. He'll need some cardboard and paints. Oh, what is he making? When they're done, he'll want to put on a puppet show. So he has his puppets. Why does he need cardboard and paint? What is he going to try to make? Do you think he's going to make a play stove? No, not for a puppet show. What do you think he's going to make with cardboard and paint? I don't know. Let's see. He'll ask you to make the scenery. The scenery is like the background of a show. It's very smart. They put down newspaper so that they don't get paint on the floor. Whoa! Look how beautiful that is. When the scenery is finished, he'll get behind the couch and his antlers will stick out. So he'll ask for something to cover them. What do you notice about the boy right now? How's he feeling? Do you think he's feeling a little tired? Why do you think he's tired? Yeah, he's done a lot of work today. You'll bring a sheet from your bed. When he sees the sheet, he'll remember he wants to be a ghost for Halloween. He'll try it on and shout, "Boo!" It'll scare him so much he'll knock over the paints. Uh-oh, he knocked over all the paints. Making a mess again. This reminds me of the Cat in the Hat when they're doing all their fun things with thing 1 and thing 2 and the Cat in the Hat, and they make such a mess while the parents are gone. I wonder if they're making a mess too. I hope they'll clean it up. He'll use the sheets to clean up the mess. Good, he cleaned it up. Then he'll ask for some soap to wash it out. He'll probably want to hang the sheet up to dry. What's the boy noticing? Who's outside? Do you think Mom knows that there's a moose in the house? I don't think Mom knows that there's a moose in the house. I wonder what the boy's going to do. He'll go outside to put it on the clothesline. When he's out in the yard, he'll see your mother's blackberry bushes. Oh, he sees the blackberry bushes. What is he going to remember that he had earlier that had blackberries in it? The jam. He sees the blackberry bushes and he's going to remember the jam. Let's see. Seeing the blackberries will remind him of the jam. He'll probably ask you for some. And if he asks for the jam, what's he going to want with his jam? The muffin. And chances are, if you give him the jam, he'll want a muffin to go with it. That was a funny book. It's very similar to if you give a mouse a cookie, if you give a moose a muffin, if you give a pig a pancake. That's the other one. If you give a pig a pancake. And there's one with a cupcake, but I can't remember what that one is now. If you have any of these books at home, feel free to read them along with a grown-up. These books are really great, and they really help with predictions too.